Hello everyone. I am Insia Fatima, and on the fourth day of presentation of semester 3, I am going to deal with the topic two economic worlds, Marxism versus capitalism. These are my academic information. These are major points which I am going to discuss in my presentation. So let's begin with what is Marxism. Marxism was first publicly formulated in 1848 in the pamphlet The Communist Manifesto by Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels. Marxism is a social, economic, and political theory that examines the causes and effects of capitalism and promotes communism as an alternative. So the core message of Marxism is the according to their ability and according to their needs. So people have to work according to their ability, and they got a reward or salary according to their needs. It's the main message of Marxism. Marx believed capitalism leads to workers being treated unfairly and divided into classes. He argued for creating a society in which there is no distinction between people based on their social class or status, nor any discrimination of any kind. Instead, every citizen collaborates to achieve a common goal and prosperity. So Marxism mainly focuses on the social equality, and people are work together for one goal and achieve one goal. What is capitalism? Adam Smith, the 18th century philosopher and father of modern economics, is a founder of capitalism, and he says that it is not from the benevolence of the butcher, the brewer, or the baker that we accept our dinner, but from their regard to their own interest. Capitalism is set on six important principles. So first is about private property. One can have right for their owning the land, stocks, and more. And second, in self-interest, people buy what they want, and their self-interest is main focus. Third one is competition is key. Firms can enter and exit markets, making things better for everyone. Fourth one is markets determine prices as buyers and seller interact, directing resource where they are needed. And fifth one is you have the freedom to choose what you buy, make, or invest in. And the last one is a government's role in capitalism is limited and mainly protecting rights and ensuring a fair environment for market to functions. Karl Marx's view about capitalism. Karl Marx mainly focused on social equality, and he divided this capitalism in two major groups, the bourgeois and the proletariat. So, in capitalism, the bourgeois, sometimes called the capitalists, they are the owners of capital and can acquire the means of creating goods and service such as natural resources or machinery with their capital. The bourgeois can purchase and exploit labor power. And another one is the proletariat. They are labor class and workers who do hard work, and but they don't have advantages to live a good life and owning any land or anything. So they are mostly manipulated by the bourgeois. And this Marxist theory suggests that competition among business owners drives a trend where a select few accumulated more and more wealth. These capitalists continually seek ways to reduce expense and increase profits, leading to overproduction and in turn economic crisis. Business is unable to adapt many collapse, exacerbating the concentration of wealth. Marxists anticipate that this ongoing inequality will eventually trigger a proletariat uprising, ultimately leading to the transmission from capitalism to a socialist or a communist state. There are two economic worlds, Marxism and capitalism. Both have their advantages and disadvantages. So, first, let's talk about the advantages of Marxism. It's mainly focused on the equality in society, gender equality, and access to essential service like education and healthcare, envisioning a society free from discrimination. And the disadvantages of it is like there is a elimination of private ownership, the suppression of religious practice, and limited entrepreneur opportunities can lead to downside. So in Marxist country, people have no right to follow different kinds of beliefs, different religions. They are suppressing their religious identity or any thing. They have to live equally. So these are some disadvantages. uh, Pros and cons of capitalism. Capitalism brings several benefits, including efficient resources allocation by making the most of available resources. It encourages minimal discrimination by focusing on competition and individual merit. It raises living standards through economic growth and promotes a wide range of consumer choices. In capitalist world, people have a choice, they have self-interest, and they are free to buy anything and owning a land or any property. And the disadvantages of capitalism is capitalism comes with certain drawbacks, including higher income and wealth inequality. In capitalist society, we can see the gap between the rich and poor are very high, and low skilled individuals may face fewer opportunities, and successful consumption often requires financial means, which can contribute to consumerism and environmental cost. So these are some advantages and disadvantages of capitalism. So, successful ideas of Marxism. In today's world, we can find some ideas of Marxism in our life also. Marxism is believed in equality in society. We also want equality in society, like classless society, and there is no discrimination between a girl and boy, or a poor and rich. So, these are some good things about Marxism. And they promote a free education and healthcare, and some countries also have this idea of free education and healthcare. And moreover, the emphasis on workers' rights and the existence of labor unions born out of Marxist principles. So, labor unions and like Kisan Sangathan, these ideas are born from Marxist principles, and they also are protesting for their rights and injustice which happened to them. So these are the good ideas of Marxism. Examples of Marxist in our society, in our world. So there are now just five communist countries left in the world: China, North Korea, Cuba, Vietnam, and Laos. China is the largest communist party in the world. All currently communist countries have introduced capitalist market reforms into their economics. In all communist countries, the country's National Communist Party has a monopoly on power and doesn't tolerate challenges to its rule. And in India, we have one city, town, Orville, which is located in Pondicherry, Tamil Nadu. It is a ashram by it's ashram of Sri Arbindo. And Orwell also adopts a Marxist economic principle in its socio-economic structure. So these are the live examples of Marxist influence. These are my references. Now I am open for question.
Can you think of real-world examples where elements both elements, Marxism and capitalism, coexist or have been integrated into a hybrid system?
Okay. Uh, a nice question. In real world examples, countries which have both system Marxism and capitalism. So these types of countries are called as Nordic countries, and this Sweden, Norway, they also have a capitalist economical idea, and they also follow Marxism ideas like laborers have a right to protest against injustice, and in also our country, India, we find the hybridization of both system, we have capitalist economy, and also laborers and other uh, uh, workers have right to protest against injustice, and it's
India. Why do you think certain aspects of Marxism have been adopted in different parts of the world?
So Marxism ideas have been adopted in different parts of the world. Marxism is mainly focused on social equality and good education and healthcare with low cost. So these ideas are very good, and so many countries in the world adopted this idea of this Marxist idea, which also promote social justice, and it helps to growth for that country. Thank you.